Hey, y'all, I'm going to be reacting to Dragon Quest The Adventure of DAI, episode 56. I'll be watching from Crunchyroll's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in from a minute and 42-second mark in 1, 0, go! And I fucking love this track. Oh. All right, now it's here. I gotta admit, that Viren Palace looks pretty damn beastly. And kind of scary looking, too. I'm actually not surprised that it's that. I mean, while it's surprised to see it that huge, I just hope for their sake that thing can't transform into some like gargantuan fortress, kind of like the Sovereign Rock Castle, at least for their sake. Kind of makes me wonder what are the limits to Viren's magical power in that case. So I wonder what would happen if they were to kill Viren and they're still in the castle. Will they have to immediately escape? I mean, they're gonna have to stay in there and fight. Yeah, exactly. I don't think Matt was intending that, though. I think when the situation with Pop is, he probably just didn't analyze the situation well enough. I mean, anyone in Pop's spot would have a near heart attack if someone as strong as man was screaming at them like that. I'm not gonna blame him. I'm assuming that's where. Oh shit! I just hope Dai and Baron are safe, but I don't know about Baron though, because again, like I mentioned in my reaction to the previous episode, I think there is a chance Baron might have sacrificed himself to protect Dai. I wouldn't be surprised if he utilized the rest of his power to protect Dai and shield him from the blast. That's my guess. And it would complete Baron's arc too, because he has slowly been becoming a little bit more fatherly. Now, I was like the beep noise that Gilmichan makes. It never seems to put a smile on my face. I would actually be inclined to buying some Gomei-chan merch. I'm gonna definitely look up on eBay how much, on Amazon how much it costs. I would definitely buy it. Oh, I'm assuming it's bad. And the scary part about this is they really don't have a large amount of. Oh boy! I don't know what type of fucking traps he's got ready in the palace. I'm assuming loads of monsters traps with spikes or some shit like that, considering that's how it is in a lot of old school JRPG games. Yeah, I mean, at least the guy is alive. I mean, it'll take a lot more than that to kill Dai. That's who I'm more worried about, Baron. I mean, base case scenario, he's probably worn the fuck out, but worst case, he's probably doesn't have much time left, or he's probably already dead. Aww. Oh man. That's oh. He truly died manly as fuck. I mean, he probably did it utilizing all of his aura to protect Dai. Because the area surrounding Dai isn't destroyed. Yeah. Everything else is destroyed except for the spot where Dai is at. I mean, hey. Man, fuck. Oh, man. I think. And he truly died like a father. I mean, oh, but I mean, I hope they can at least prevent the statue from being shattered. Oh, man, it is rough seeing that react like that. I don't think healing spells are going to work, though. Yeah, he looks way past the point of return there. Yeah, because if he was still alive, his body would already be automatically healing itself. Like he explained to Dai earlier that you're a Dragon Knight, so you should be able to recover if you pass something nasty right there to still be able to move despite being in the state. Oh. That just starts to see straight up. Oh. I mean, it must have taken everything to just be able to contain a bit of its power of the explosion there. And that explains why he didn't show us what he instantly did in the previous episode, because they're saving it for this emotional moment. Gotta admit, that is some great directorial choice from the staff in charge of the episode, straight up. Aww. And the music, look, it gets me. Oh. But I think there's even limits to what they can do, though. And this is probably like, I'm not gonna blame Dai for weeping, though. I mean, right when him and his father truly had awful this happened, I mean, who wouldn't be turning up in that situation? Oh. Oh, whoa. But regardless, though, I'd say, I mean, yes, Dai's grandfather may have been his, yeah, they were particularly both his real father. And I like that stuff where they're slightly darkening his eyes to just add a lot more emotional gravitas, too. Oh, yeah, I have a feeling Dai definitely will. I love that bit of tenderness when he holding his hand like that. That was a masterpiece. Fuck. Damn, Onion just entered my room right now. Oh, man. That was probably... No, that definitely is by far like the saddest moment in Dracula's Adventure of DAI in this series by far. I wonder if some of the ores transferred into DAI's body. Seems like that. It's the case. Seems like he's transferring some of the energy inside of DAI, or maybe he's transferring the memories. So that explains why he's behind DAI. And I've been in the opening when you see him fighting against Bjorn. Yeah, he's got to wipe up the tears now because, as fortunate as it is, he's got to keep on fighting. Huh. Oh, that's really sweet there. And I love it because that's great closure to Baron in every sense of the word. And that's how you do with that scene right there. Because at least with Baron, we saw him go through growth. Oh, I love that they were going trying to comforting DAI. He's got a point. I mean, Crocodine's right, though. As fucked up as it is, this might be the best chance they have against the Dark King. Crocodine still has a shit of his Maddie, but they're fighting against Bjorn. It's to be expected that there's going to be casualties. As fucked up as that sounds. Oh, yeah. And Honkill would definitely relate to that. Yeah, if they were to leave right now, it would be a disservice for the sacrifices that Baron did to get them to the point that they're at right now. And yeah, they can't let themselves... They can't let Bjorn set up defenses. But in saying that, I love that bit with Papa that I at least brought that up, though. And seeing the different viewpoints. I love how they're all handling it pretty maturely, too. No, that is a lot of character development for DAI there. Oh. If Brown were there right now, so they'd be proud of their boy right now. Oh man, that's some beautiful romance there. Hell yeah. Now, that's what I love to hear. And honestly, seeing them all determined like that really puts a smile on my face, despite just oh shit. Yeah, they're gonna give him a bit of rest, but it makes sense though. I mean, that's the opposition they're going up against. What is gonna? Oh. Oh wait, what? I was thinking that there was gonna let his lackeys actually do a lot of the heavy lifting. I think he was gonna actually show up there himself. Oh fuck. Yo, talk about an epic entrance. And honestly, the energy that Mr. Bien was showing off in the previous episode looked similar to the aura that Bjorn's rating right now. I would not be surprised if there's some kind of connection between those two biologically. And saying that, my goodness, his entrance was just gangster as fuck, though. My guess is something's going to interrupt them because. I think Poe's going to regret saying that. No! Why would he give him bulletin board material? To motivate him. The last thing they need to do is give Bjorn more motivation. And it's just going to think he probably sent his super powerful aura. It's probably not saying anything. I mean, not just that, but the way he looks absolutely confident, too. I gotta admit, the way Don's the mall actually makes the scene a little bit more haunting, too. Wait, what? I mean, that's not maybe crocodile, but oh, shit. Going by this, my guess is maybe he's going to try to recruit DAI into his forces, potentially. Oh, no, it's probably too well long gone for that. Or he's going to want to take them all solo. Just to fuck around with them. Huh. Thankfully, he didn't really succeed in pulling that off. Okay, what type of work could this fucker give aside from bringing back to life all the people that he's killed? I don't think anything would be a substantial reward for all the damage this fucker's done. Oh, yeah, but I don't think he's going to just easily give up his life like that, though. Okay, yeah, actually. That's a good damn point. Maybe they'd be able to take on Mr. or Kilburn individually, but. Wait, what? Oh, fuck. Talk about a mega champ there. And the scary part is he's absolutely confident, so he's probably strong enough to be able to brush them all off by himself. I have a feeling, though, that if they probably because the gap between his strength and the others is gargantuan. That's probably why he's talking like that. I mean, they can't refuse. They got to take that offer. I like how Goldman looks so fucking badass too in the background. Oh fuck! Although I'm guessing they're gonna end this on this cliffhanger though, because this would be a perfect cliffhanger spot. Oh man, I'm already pumped up for episode number 57. I'm not gonna complain. The episode's perfection. I'm gonna give this one an 11 out of 10. You already know why, because whenever an anime episode can make me feel this emotional to the point where I actually teared up in Baron's death, already says a lot, because here's where I gotta give my compliments to this series. Going in, I knew Baron was gonna die because of the events of the previous episode and all the death flags. Like, this series wasn't being subtle that Baron was gonna die. From like Baron showing up behind DAI when DAI is taken on Bjorn in the opening. And then towards all the character development that Baron's been receiving. He's become much more fatherly. He's become much more supportive of DAI. And the only way that the series was going to complete his redemption arc was having a moment where he inevitably sacrificed himself to protect his son, and they did that. And it goes full circle too, because you got to remember that Sola shielded Baron from certain death, and now it ended up being, in this case, Baron shielding DAI from certain death. It goes full circle, showing you that DAI had such an amazing family where each of the parents would shield a loved one to protect their loved one. And that's what makes the series great, just the family dynamic in the series like that. And that's what I thought he did great narratively. Okay, preview time. Yo, it look good! He doesn't even look like he's moving much at all. He doesn't even look like he's putting much effort at all. Yo, it looks like it might actually be the best looking Dragon Quest episode by far. Oh. Episode 57 looks like it's going to be a straight up epic. All right. You already know. Sign me the fuck up, because I'm definitely going to be reacting to episode 57 whenever it releases. Although it's going to be way later than usual, because on Sunday, it's daylight savings time. So I'm going to be later, because since the clocks is going to shift like an hour before, Dragon Quest is going to air an hour earlier, and since I'll probably be working overtime next week on a Friday, since I worked overtime on a Thursday, I don't choose my overtime dates. Like, they get chosen for me, and they switch between Thursdays and Fridays each week. So that means if I was able to react to this episode early, that means I won't be able to next week, because I'll be working the Friday. So yeah, my reaction to the next episode is going to be probably late, but when I do get home, y'all best expect me to be reacting to Dragon Quest first. And because, my goodness, this series is all, when all said and done, this series might actually shoot up into my top 10 anime of all time list with the amount of epic episodes it has. And I don't really whip that around lightly. It takes a lot to end up in my top 10 anime list, but holy shit, this series, it's been doing just everything phenomenally. Now, let me start out as to why I felt the episode was 11 out of 10 worthy, though. More reasons. For one, Baron's death. That was actually one of the saddest deaths I've seen in an anime. I mean, by all means, the writing staff did a great job making him lovable. After, well, of course, the beginnings where they showed off Baron's hardcore side when he was fighting against Dice Party the first time, and then to make him into such a lovable character that took a lot of work from Zoe's writing staff and also the writer from the manga series, and to pull it off so exceptionally well, my goodness, they've made up a straight masterpiece. Here's another thing that gets me about this episode, that puts it into a whole another level. That bit where Dad was crying, even though his father was telling him, "Don't cry," I felt it was realistic, because in those type of sad circumstances, who in the hell wouldn't tear up? You know? And I love how it took Baron saying that multiple times in order for Dai to stand up and wipe the tears out of his eyes. I think that was actually really realistic because when everyone's in like their emotionally lowest moment like that, it's going to be hard to keep it together. And I love that, how it took Dai lots of minutes in the episode to get it all together. I felt that was realistic, especially in showing Dai at his emotionally lowest point. That was absolutely phenomenal because they just say characters show off their best when they go through massive amounts of adversity. And that's what really made the episode phenomenal because aside from giving Baron the best send-off they can give, I mean, him sacrificing himself to protect his son is probably the best way to close off his arc. I love the growth they had for Dai because him finally calling Baron Dad after the first few episodes when they first interact with each other, he was calling him Baron, shows how much love that Dai had for his father at this point in time. It really made the loss of Baron much more substantial and sadder to witness too, especially when Baron was saying that the monster that raised you had a more pure heart than I did, and he's your true father. But then Dai was disagreeing, saying that monster's not my grandfather, it's my gramps, you're my father. That really got to me. And the reason why that got to me is because this series earned the right to have Baron be called Dad from Dai. It earned it because some animes don't really earn that when they're in similar spots. This series fucking earned it. And that's what made Baron's death all the sadder because he was a character with lots of character development, his own backstory, his own goal. And to see him just die like this was just saddening. And that's what I thought I did great from the character standpoint, too. Even showing a bit of Pop's vulnerable side when he was suggesting or temporarily retreating so that Dai can recover emotionally, but then Dai doesn't want to do that because this is the best shot they have against Viren. Was also another great moment, too. Shows you Dai's maturity despite the tough circumstances. And it also, in a way, shows you Pop's maturity, too, because he was feeling so much sympathy for Dai here. Like, you can't really argue with any other viewpoints at all. And I love that when you have nice, mature dialogue from well-developed characters. And that's what I thought the character writing was absolutely substantial. Hell, even like the characterization with Bjorn, seeing like he's so freaking confident that he's going to allow them to all attack him at once without having any of his subordinates back him up is just like, what the fuck, in a good way. It adds much more epicness to the episode. And aside from all of that, what else can I say? But the animation quality in the first half was absolutely phenomenal. Like the way they rendered the death of Baron, showing like little touches like Dai clutching his hand was really dang emotional. Or when Dai tried to like get Baron before he fell on the floor, but he couldn't because he was a bit too far. Like stuff like that added a lot of emotional touches into the episode. That is, say this episode would have been handled by like a lower tier animation staff, they wouldn't have been able to pull off all the emotional intensity. So for that, I also got to give Dragon Quest Adventure Dai a lot of credit because the animators were on their A game. The artwork was perfect. Like every shot was on model. Beautiful and detailed backgrounds. The voice acting was absolutely amazing, especially from Dai's voice performer. Like Dai's voice performer really did an exceptional job because I felt it when I heard the scenes where Dai was tearing up. It was really saddening. Like Atsumi Tanizaki did an exceptional job as Dai. And then the most grandiose performer was Sho Hayami's role as Baron. That he gave off a legendary performance. Man. I mean, to make you feel like what I did, shit, that's tough. And the the master performers. They just brought it all in every sense of the word. And that's why I got to give it an 11 out of 10. It handled everything well. And honestly, I honestly can't say anything less. Like, the episode, it fucking hurt in all the right ways. Honestly, this is the best episode of animation I've seen the whole year. Like, it was. Now, don't get me wrong, To Your Eternity has had great episodes, like with the episode 1 and 5. I'm not going to mention specifically which characters die. But this episode hit me on a whole nother level, considering that they gave Baron multiple episodes of characterization and character development. This just hit way deeper than To Your Eternity. And I love To Your Eternity, but honestly, this series, wow. Amazing masterpiece. And I'm definitely excited to see episode 57. Because, wow. This one got to me. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I would really love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later if you come back for more. Yeah, I did sleep half. I did. The episode was depressing as hell. Yeah, it was a sad episode. Wasn't expecting that either. I was not expecting to actually cry because because the episodes, the previous ones really made it seem like Baron was going to die, but the episode still got to me regardless. But yeah, thank you very much, Sleep Half Commenting. And everyone else, thank you very much for watching. Hope y'all have a great, safe, and fantastic day, and I'll see y'all later if you come back for more, everyone. Bye-bye.